Hi guys, girls, YouTubers, welcome to another video. If you're new, I'm John and this is my channel. So today's video, we're going to be changing the drive shaft on a BMW E92. It's a 3 litre and we're going to be doing the exhaust side. It's the passenger side of the car if you're in Europe or the United Kingdom. And if you're in other parts of the world like USA, then it'll be the driver's side that we're changing. I do apologise for the exposure. It's not a lot I can do about it right now. Anyway, if you want to follow me through Instagram, I'm going to put the link across the screen now. And if you want to support the channel, you can find the link in the description or click on my face. You can buy me a coffee. Or if you really want to help me out, you can hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Well, the first thing we're greeted with is this extremely rusty nut. I mean, it's an absolute state. So, as you can see, it is just falling to pieces. There's no way of getting it off, even with the correct tools. I mean, shame on you, BMW. I mean, even cheap cars don't have this issue. So we're gonna have to drill it off. There's no other choice. Just managed to get a small pilot hole, you can see at the top. I started one, I've started the second one, so I'm going to carry on increasing the draw pieces. Yeah. It's off. It's not the way to do it, but very hard to see what was going on there. We have damaged the hub slightly. So if damaged the hub, it'll be okay. So we finally got it off. Did mark the hub slightly. So now it's the drive shaft. Have to get those bolts off. They're an E12 Torx. So we'll get a light extension, we'll get those off. Finally, after a couple of hours, drilled it out. Now this side was much harder, made much more of a mess. Just couldn't see what was going on, but structurally it should be okay. So we'll remove the drive shaft, replace it now. Well, if you're in Europe or the UK, you have a right-hand drive vehicle. This is the passenger side, so you have to get the exhaust off the mounts, front and back, or just the rears, and you have to manoeuvre the exhaust out of the way to get the drive shaft over. It's not that difficult, but it is tight. As you can see, it's quite tight. So now we just took one rubber off here, and see the rubber, and one at the rear. That gives us just, and I mean just enough room. So we start knocking on this drive shaft now, see if it comes out. The driver's side, unless you're in the USA, doesn't have the exhaust. This is driver's side, so this would be passenger side if you was in the USA. Right, let's crack on, let's knock this out. See, under here nice and tidy, all painted, all new arms, suspension. It's all done about a month ago. She's in need of a bit of a clean, but look at these drive shafts. We're going to get the drive shafts out and show you them, and that'll just almost complete the rear end. We've got a few bushes to do, but right, let's get this drive shaft out. Right, I'm just going to begin whacking on it, see if she moves. I mean, we can't use the nut. She says no. It also doesn't help because the drive shaft's down, facing down under that exhaust. That does not help at all. Right, what I've done is I've put an actual stand under the drive shaft just to support it a little bit, and put the exhaust back on its mount. Okay, so it's up out the way, giving me enough clearance, and then put the drive shaft on the axle stand. It's taking a little bit of pressure, so hopefully now it should come out a bit easier. I mean, why couldn't the exhaust go somewhere else? It's got to go around the drive, it's got to go around the diff, I suppose. Right, let's keep cracking on. Right, finally, that drive shaft is out. She is a little ropey, but corroded. The other side I think is worse. Oh dear, caught them a little bit, didn't I? We have our old one, a bit corroded, and a replacement. It's not brand new, it is used, but the difference is just basically night and day. So a fresh coat of paint. It just looks overall much better condition. You can see here there's paint flaking, there's everything. Yeah, it's all just, but this is pretty much perfect. There's nothing coming off of that. It just looks tons better. We'll get it in. You're gonna copper grease this all up, maybe wire brush it and put it in. So wire brushed, copper greased it, stop it seizing, especially around this piece here. That's where they like to corrode, so this helps slide in. This will stop it corroding in there. Same as the wheel, so let's get it back in. Now, I've struggled getting it through this gap here. What I've done is I've pulled the exhaust down and I've put the drive shaft over the top. So I've pulled this down and I've gone over the top of the exhaust into the hub. Now we'll see if we can get it in like that. That seems to be the best way. We can get it in a little bit more, and then we can get it onto the diff. Oh, bit of a pig. But this is the hard side where the exhaust is. The other side's easy, just straight out, straight in. Right, I've now managed to pull the back of the drive shaft and knock it in like a hammer. Use the drive shaft as a hammer. Also used a dead blow hammer around the edge. If it doesn't work, don't really damage it by using a bigger hammer, but we've got like one thread on there now. Let's see if we can pull it through. Okay, the whole thing's turning, so that's good. I'm going to try and tighten it on. It's a 36mm, but if you was wondering. So got the hub back on. Going to put all the bolts in, get that sorted, get it down on the ground. Just one thing. We've lowered the car and just getting a fair amount of wear up on the inside. So we may have to raise it up a little bit just to save these tyres. They are quite expensive. They could be tow, could be camber, but yeah, look. Huge amount of tread here. No tread, virtually. We won't do that today, but we will get on with it. Right, torque wrench settings for this nut for a 3 litre 27mm is 300 Newton meters. That is what my torque wrench goes up to. All the way to the top. There we go, 300. Now with the wheel back off, car jack back up, we torque this up, so now we have to make it so it doesn't just come off by itself. Alright, sweet. because that nut was so corroded. Last but not least, we're going to use some white grease just to protect it. Liberal coating in there, just to retain that as long as possible. So we'll get the cap back on there and we're done. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Hope this helps. This is the most difficult side. The other side's a lot easier, and I've already previously changed the nut, so we're not going to get around to that today because we're out of time. But thanks for watching.